Welcome to Nthuli Car Reviews. Today we have something spectacular for you, and that is the Suzuki Escudo. The Suzuki Escudo is a car made by the Japanese manufacturer Suzuki. It is also sold under the names Suzuki Viatra, Suzuki Sidekick, and Suzuki Geo-Tracker, depending on the market. The Escudo was first introduced in 1988 and is currently in its fourth generation. Suzuki introduced the 5-door model in 1991, which was a huge improvement over the 3-door hardtop convertible model since it offered more capacity for passengers and cargo, as well as more space and a more comfortable ride thanks to its coil spring suspension. Today we'll talk about the 3rd generation Suzuki Escudo, which was introduced in 2008 with an aim of improving the car's safety and engine range. These 3rd generation Suzukis included 10 petrol engine variations, which produced 169 horsepower on the lower end and 232 horsepower on the highest spec. Suzuki also made one diesel engine that produced 129 horsepower. Again, Suzuki chose to make the Escudo with a 5 and a 4-speed automatic transmission and another variant with a 5 or 4-speed manual transmission for those who prefer manual vehicles. Let's take a look at what the Japanese considered when making the Suzuki Escudo. Fuel economy. The 3rd generation Escudos came with a solid 66-liter tank on all vehicle trims. If you happen to get the 2.4-liter all-wheel drive with a 4-speed automatic transmission, you'll use about 12.5 liters for every 100 kilometers you travel around the city, but on the highway, it's about 8.1 liters. While in combined mode, your fuel economy is about 9.7 liters for the same distance. According to Suzuki, carbon emissions on the 2.4-liter Escudo are 225 grams per kilometer. A slightly different model, the 2.4-liter all-wheel drive with a 5-speed manual transmission guarantees you about 11.4 liters for every 100 kilometers you travel around the city, 7.6 on the highway, and 9.6 in combined mode. Carbon emissions on this 2.4-liter engine are slightly less than the 4-speed automatic transmission by about 17 grams per kilometer. Carbon emissions on this 2.4-liter engine are slightly less than the 4-speed automatic transmission by about 17 grams per kilometer. Another one of Escudo's variant models, the 2.4-liter rear-wheel drive 4-speed automatic, uses 12.4 liters when driving 100 kilometers around the city, 10.7 liters on the highway, and 9 liters in combined mode. The 2.4-liter rear-wheel drive 5-speed manual transmission, which is slightly different, will consume 12.4 liters for every 100 kilometers around the city, 9 liters on the highway, and 10.7 liters in combined mode. I don't think there's much difference between the two models here. The 2.7-liter all-wheel drive with a 5-speed automatic transmission will consume the same amount of petrol in the city as the 2.4-liter all-wheel drive 5-speed manual transmission, but will use 10.2 liters on the highway and 8.7 liters in combined mode. A slight improvement over the 2.4-liter engines, but still could do better. There is another variant, which is the 2.7-liter all-wheel drive 5-speed manual transmission, which consumes about 13.1 liters for every 100 kilometers traveled around the city, 10.2 liters on the highway, and 11.8 liters in combined mode. As you can see, this is now a shift towards heavy output. Suzuki's 2.7-liter rear-wheel drive with a 5-speed automatic transmission produces the same horsepower as the last two, which is around 185 horsepower, and consumes 12.4 liters for every 100 kilometers driven in the city, 9.8 liters on the highway, and around 11.2 in combined mode. Last but not least, in the 2.7-liter engine category is the 2.7-liter rear-wheel drive 5-speed manual transmission that rides 100 kilometers around the city on 12.4 liters of petrol, 9.8 on the highway, and 11.2 liters in combined mode, making it the same as the 2.7-liter rear-wheel drive 5-speed automatic, no difference. The Suzuki Escudo comes in only two variants of the 3-liter engine. The 3.2-liter all-wheel drive with a 5-speed automatic transmission, which consumes about 13.8 liters for every 100 kilometers driven around the city, 10.2 on the highway, and 12.5 liters in combined mode. Next is the 3.2-liter rear-wheel drive with a 5-speed automatic transmission, which consumes 13.1 liters of petrol every 100 kilometers traveled around the city, 9.8 liters when cruising on the highway, and 11.3 liters when combined. Let's not forget, the Escudo has a 1.9-liter all-wheel drive with a 5-speed manual transmission, which consumes about 8.1 liters per 100 kilometers when driving around the city, 6 liters when cruising on the highway covering the same distance, and 6.8 liters in combined mode. Surprisingly, the Escudo's diesel engine produces less emissions than its petrol counterparts at only 179 grams per kilometer. The third generation of the Suzuki Escudo, or Grand Viatra as some will call it, came with a stylish facelift. Suzuki incorporated a new bumper that featured smaller fog lamps for vehicles equipped with them. The Escudo's exterior came in 4 trim levels, with a sunroof and roof rails included in the premium models. Suzuki also installed 17-inch light alloy wheels that gave the Escudo a sleek look. I know this car looks small, but if we look inside, we can see that it can seat 5 adults comfortably. Unfortunately, only top-of-the-line Escudos got the heated front seats. These 2 front seats are mounted higher than the rear seats to allow the driver and whoever is riding shotgun to get a superior view of the road. In the back, this Suzuki comes with a 60-40 split folding bench that could increase the amount of cargo space. As you can see, it also comes with plenty of headroom, and the step in height isn't so bad for an off-road SUV. The Grand Viatra comes with cloth upholstery and a manually adjustable driver's seat. Something else you'll find on the Escudo is the automatic climate control, a touchscreen voice-activated navigation system, a 4-speaker stereo with Bluetooth phone and audio connectivity, and a USB port are all included as standard equipment in the 2013 model. Higher grades come with additional options and features like sunroof, push to start, cruise control, a backup camera, and improved sound. So there you have it, another great review on the Suzuki Escudo, or Grand Viatra as they call it. Comment below on the car you'd like me to review next. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Nthuli Car Reviews, where I help you know your car.